Hey Bookies! Today I am going to go through my weekly mail haul, so let's get started. So I decided to start doing this thing where I film the books I got throughout the previous week because I get a lot of them and I get some book boxes and stuff like that, and this gives more visibility to a lot of books that I'm having trouble covering in a quicker amount of time. But I tend to get a lot of stuff throughout the week from publishers, from indie authors, stuff I buy, etc., etc. So I thought I would just show them off on a weekly basis. So we're going to start with the standalone books that I got. I got a copy of Come True, which is a bomb-ass genie romance by Brindi Quinn. She is an indie author. I have worked with her before. Basically, this is a new adult fantasy romance about this college graduate and newbie genie who will do anything to beat his older half-brothers in a soul-collecting contest that will determine the next heir to their family estate. She writes a lot of fantasy romance, some more out-of-the-box romance sometimes. So if you're into that, definitely check her out. I also got a copy of The Wizard's Ward, which is in the Veil series. It's book 1 by Jules McAleese. So I'm just going to read the back of it. It says, Francis has gray blood. The king of the elves has ordered all gray bloods to be put to death by any means necessary. Francis, who's the wizard's ward, has sought protection under the care of Billington, the king's wizard. Then Billington disappears. In a quest for survival, Frances enlists the help of her first love, a battle-ridden soldier named X, to find the only family she's ever known. But outside the castle walls, war is raging, etc., etc. Epic fantasy, and I'm very excited to read this. I also got a finished copy of Feather and Flame by Livia Blackburne from Disney Hyperion, so thank you, Disney, for sending this to me. I am on tour for it. This is the second book in the Queen's Council series, and they're enlisting like a ton of different authors to write that. The first one was Rebel Rose, which was what happens after Belle breaks the curse. This one is Mulan's story. I think this is after the events of the first movie. I think we are all in agreement that movie 2 of Mulan is not canon. So in this one, the Emperor says, Mulan is the heir to my throne. Nothing bad can come from that, right? Baby Mulan. Oh no. So it promises to be super good. I can't wait to read it, and I'm going to reread Rebel Rose in anticipation for it because I think they're all going to be somewhat connected in the end. The next thing I got is We Made It All Up by Margot Harrison, which is from Little and Brown. So thank you, Little Brown, for sending this to me. I am also on tour for this one. So this one is like a mystery. I'm just going to read it back. Celeste is the talk of the town when she moves to Montana from Montreal, but the only friend she makes is Vivi, the heir to the town's founder and the social pariah. Inspired by a passion-fueled school incident, they begin to write a love story fanfic between the popular guy and the school stoner, one that gradually reveals Celeste's past. When her bond with Vivi makes Celeste feel safe and alive again, Vivi keeps prodding Celeste to turn fantasy into reality. When they try one drunken night on a dark moonside, Celeste is the one who kisses golden boy Josh, and Josh ends up dead. Celeste doesn't remember the end of that night and can't be sure she didn't deliver the killing blow. Could she still be that scared of getting close to the boy? Don't know what happened. So I have to wait and read it to find out. I think I'm on tour for it in July, so very excited. I also went to Little Shop. I'm addicted to that store. And I picked up a copy of Hall of Fires by Samira Ahmed. This is such a good book. I can't recommend it enough. Basically, it involves two people. One of them is a young boy who made a jetpack for like an after-school science-like club, and he was showing it off when the racist English teacher thought it was a bomb because, yeah, he's Muslim. Such a racist. And she calls the cops arrest him. He becomes a little famous because of that, and he is targeted and killed. So he's a ghost throughout most of the book. The other main character is another Muslim girl who is a journalist at her school that is starting to get a little bit, like, their racism is showing, and they're doing a lot of microaggression, stuff like that. So when she stumbles upon this story and that he's disappeared, she doesn't believe the police that are just saying that he just ran away. Because they always do that with teens. I don't know why. It's because they don't want to work. That's why. I'm just going to tell you that right now. It's because they don't want to work. That's why. But anyways, so it is up to her to figure out and uncover what has happened. It's kind of told in like a past, present, and future kind of thing. There's a lot of flashbacks and forwardbacks and stuff like that. But it is such a good book. This is also the author of Internment, which is an alternate reality in which Trump sets up internment camps for Muslim people. It was, it made me cry. But yeah, highly recommend this one and highly recommend Internment as well. And also at Little Shop, which is why we were there, we were picking up our copies of The Counselors by Jessica Goodman. Me and my husband are going to buddy read this sometime this summer. So we got 2 copies to read and do whatever. Very excited for this. This is basically summer camp mystery. Jessica Goodman's known for like the blood on her covers, so it promises to be a little bit gory. And then I've heard somewhat of a spoiler that, like, yeah, it might not be what we think it is. I'm just going to keep it very, very vague like that. I also picked up some other things. Well, I didn't pick up. They got sent to me. I got some other things in the mail. I got my Fable Bands order. So this is, if you don't know Fable Bands, I am almost always wearing them in videos. They are headbands, scrunchies, scarf ties, etc., etc. But this is from one of the launches. But this is a Weather Girl scarf tie. It has like the yellow rain boots. It's inspired by Weather Girl by Rachel Lynn Solomon. It has rain, and it has "You are getting emotional." Oh, are you getting emotional about rain again? I've not read the book, but my friend Colby read it, and she absolutely loves it, so I can't wait to read it. I also got this scarf tie, which is Crescent City inspired, and it says, "Through love, all is possible." It's very, very cute. It has, like, Hunt's wings, and the sun, and moon, and stuff like that. And then I got, I can't remember what these are called. But anyways, I got this. I'm going to have so much fun with this. This is 6 Crimson Cranes inspired. So it's got like all the cranes, and it's got origami cranes, and it has the cherry blossoms, the lanterns, etc., etc. I still need to read the book, so no spoilers, but this is absolutely beautiful. If you want to save on it, I'll leave a link to Fable Bands down below. They have a rep highlight that they keep up to date. So go check that out and go grab you a coupon code. This week I also got in 2 book boxes. I got I think this was April Nerdy book box. So in it we had this candle, which is Alphanese, which is Blackberries Fresh Sage from Nightshade Company. And this is what it looks like. It smells really, really good. We also got this square little pillow cover thing. It's got feathers on it. It's really, really gorgeous. There's also a rose quartz little keychain thing, and it's for self-love and promotes forgiveness. Got a little feather bracelet thing, and I keep dropping stuff. Here is the tea from Friday afternoon, and it's called Sweetest Dreams, which has rooibos, which is red tea, peppermint, and chamomile flower in it. I'm not much of a tea drinker, so that's probably going to go to one of my friends on Friday. And then if you didn't know what Nerdy Book Box is, they specialize, it's like a book box for indie authors. So they specialize in sending out books by indie authors. This book was Vassal, which was by Liv Savell and Sterling D'Este, which is called Calamity Book 1. So we got beautiful sprayed edges. I think the cover's been redesigned. We got a signed book plate. We got a Vassal-inspired pen. An author letter. I dropped the sticker, but here's the sticker. It's really, really cute. And we also got an inspired recipe, which is for dark chocolate chip blackberry cookies. So very, very excited. That was my second Nerdy Book box. I think they did really good. I'm very excited. And the last thing I got was the Fairy Loot box. This one is Maas as well, I believe. Yes, it is Maas. So, spoiler. But here's what we got in here. We got this, I think it's a letter opener. I'm not entirely sure. But it is Red Rising themed, so maybe my husband will like that. I'm not entirely sure. I'm not a big Red Rising fan. We got a Daughter of the Moon inspired mug, and it looks absolutely gorgeous. I absolutely love this mug so much. And inside it's lilac, and it's got like the little moon with the clouds in it. We also got Blood and Ash inspired scrunchies. They're a little tight, but I think they're going to work for my hair. Not entirely sure. My hair is its own person at this point. We got this pretty cool tea strainer. It goes in like this. I've never seen a tea strainer like this, but then again, I don't drink tea, so this is going to go to one of my friends again on Friday. And it is Stardust tea strainer. So it's themed by the Stardust Thief, and it says, "Neither here nor there, but long ago." It's so sweet. We also got, they do like mythology inspired bookmarks. So this one is a Loki inspired one. It's collectible number 3. This one is collectible number 4, and it is, where'd my little cheat sheet go? Can't live without the cheat sheet. And this one is Kumio. I'm not sure who that is, but she looks very, very mischievous. She looks like a Gamiho. And then they're also doing tarot cards of the month. So these were illustrated by at ARZ28 and feature Bree, Sebastian, and Finian from these Hollow Vows by Lexi Ryan. I've not yet read that book, so I don't know who these people are. But apparently this one is the Empress, and these are the Hierophant. Don't know what that is. We also got an author letter, a bookmark with the theme art on it, the Fairy Scribe, which has the next month's theme, which is Chosen Ones. But I know the one that you are all waiting for. It is the book. It is the Stardust Thief, if you didn't see, by Chelsea Abdullah. I'm not sure, entirely sure. I'm so sorry. But we got, I think this is new artwork for the dust jacket. It looks amazing with the purple. We got purple stained edges. We have artwork on the front and the back, and then there is a quote on the back. It matches the tea strand. It says, "Neither here nor there, but long ago." And then the foiling on the front is absolute perfection. Here's what it looks like right there. I was actually going to pick this one up when I was going to go out with my friend, but then I got bamboozled and got this in a book box because I forgot. It's a great thing about me. I forget stuff all the time. But very, very excited that I got it. But Luli Almazari is a midnight merchant, a criminal who, with the help of her djinn bodyguard, hunts and sells illegal magic. When she saves the life of a cowardly prince, she draws the attention of his powerful father, the Sultan, who blackmails her into finding an ancient lamp. So I'm getting Aladdin vibes. With no choice but to obey or be executed, Luli journeys with the Sultan's oldest son to find the artifact, aided by her bodyguard, who has secrets of his own. They must survive ghoul attacks, outwit a vengeful Jinn queen, and confront a malicious killer from Luli's past. And in a world where where story is reality and illusion is truth, Luli will discover that everything, her enemy, her magic, and even her own past, is not what it seems, and she must decide who she will become in this reality. It sounds so good, and I've heard so many good things about it. I do know that it is adult, so I don't know. Do with that information what you will, but it is an adult fantasy book. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what else to tell you about it. Alright, that is everything that I got for this past week's mail haul. Yeah, it was a good mail week. So thank y'all for watching. See you again. Bye.